Mastering Linux commands is essential for anyone working in IT, cybersecurity, or software development, as the Linux operating system powers everything from web servers to Android devices and cloud infrastructure. The foundational ls command lists directory contents with essential flags like L for detailed view showing permissions, A to reveal hidden files, those starting with a dot, and H to display file sizes in human-readable format. When combined as ls/lar, this provides a comprehensive overview of any directory. File manipulation begins with CP to copy files or directories, using R for recursive directory copying, MV to move or rename items, and RM to delete. Always use I for interactive deletion to prevent accidents, and R for directories. The find command becomes indispensable for locating files by name, type F for files, type D for directories, or modification time, mtime, while grep searches file contents using powerful regular expressions. Combine them as find type F name *conf exec grep L password to hunt for configuration files containing passwords. System navigation relies on CD to change directories, with tilde for home and for previous directory, pwd to print the working directory, and mkdir or rmdr for creating or removing directories, enhanced by brace expansion like mkdir p project docs src backup, to create nested folders. Text processing forms a major part of Linux proficiency. Cat displays file contents less or more paginate long outputs head or tail show the beginning or end of files, with F to follow log updates in real time, and SED performs stream editing. For example, sed/foo/bar/grfile.txt replaces text globally. The awk command offers advanced text processing. Awk print $1 extracts the first column from output, while awk F print $1 etc password passes the password file using colons as delimiters. File permissions are managed through chmod, which stands for change mode. You can use numeric notation like 755 for read, write, and execute permissions for the user, read and execute for the group, and read and execute for others. Alternatively, you can use symbolic notation such as U+X to add execute permission for the user. To change ownership, use chown, and for group modifications, use hgrp. These commands are critical for security hardening. Process management commands include ps, which stands for process status, and using the aux option provides a detailed view. For interactive process monitoring, we have top and htop. To terminate processes by ID, use kill, and for forceful termination, you can use -9. To adjust process priorities, the commands nice and release come into play. Network diagnostics utilize ping for connectivity testing. For interface configuration, you have ifaconfig and IP, with IP gradually replacing ifconfig in modern distributions. For socket statistics, use netstat or SS. For path analysis, traceroute and MTR are your go-to tools. Security professionals often use nmap for port scanning, and an example command would be nnmap sv192.168.1.1 to probe services. For packet sniffing, TCP dump is widely used. User administration requires user-add and user-mod to manage accounts. To change passwords, use passwd. For privilege escalation, su and sudo are essential, with a preference for sudo over direct root login for auditing purposes. The cron system automates tasks via crontab, with a syntax like 03**/backup.sh for 3 AM daily backups. For managing modern init systems, systemctl is used, for example, systemctl start in Jinx. Disk operations involve commands like dfah for checking file system space and du sh* to see directory sizes. For mounting and unmounting storage devices, you use mount and umount. The dd command is used for low-level copying, for example, dd if =dev/sda of =backup.imgbs. =4m creates a disk image. When it comes to compression tools, you have tar, czvf archive.tar.gz to create a zipped tarball. Other options include zip and gunzip as well as zip and unzip. These are often combined with esh for secure transfers like tar/czf/data esh user at hostcat backup.tar.gz. The shesh command is essential for remote access, for example, p2222 user at host. For secure copies, you can use scp like scpfile.txt user at remote/path/. For efficient synchronization, sync is very useful. Sync avz/local user at remote/backup. Advanced users often leverage tools like Screen or tmux for terminal multiplexing, which helps in preserving sessions across disconnections. The alias command is great for creating shortcuts, such as alias l =ls_lar. To recall past commands, the history command is very helpful, and you can re-execute commands with number. Environment variables can be viewed with printenv, set temporarily using export var =sign value, or permanently in your tilde/.basharak file. Package management varies by distro, apt for Debian or Ubuntu, like apt install in Jinx, DNF for Archil or Fedora, and pacman for Arch Linux. It's always preceded by update operations. The journal ctl command queries system logs, for example, journal kyle, un-ginx, since 1 hour ago, while dmsg shows kernel messages. Text editors divide preferences between nano for simplicity, vim for efficiency, where you master modes and use commands like wq, and emacs for extensibility. Version control integration makes Git commands essential. Clone, pull, commit m and push form the basic workflow. Security-focused commands include OpenCell for certificate inspection, like OpenCell x509, insert.pem, text, noout, GPG for encryption, and fail2 ban client to manage intrusion prevention. Newer commands gaining importance include podman and docker for container management, kubectl for Kubernetes orchestration, and Terraform for infrastructure as code deployments. The curl and Jujet duo handles web requests, like using curl v/https://example.com for verbose HTTP analysis, while JQ processes JSON output, such as curl api.example.com jq_quote.data. Performance tuning uses vmstat, iostat, and SAR for system metrics, with strace and ltrace debugging application calls. Kernel modules are managed via elsemod modprobe and depmod. For developers, GCC compiles codemake builds projects and GDB debugs executables. Finally, shut down and reboot control system power states, with wall broadcasting messages to all users before maintenance. Mastering these 60 commands provides comprehensive control over Linux systems, from basic file operations to advanced network debugging and cloud-native operations, forming the essential toolkit for any serious Linux professional in 2025's evolving tech landscape. Regular practice in homemade labs or cloud instances, combined with man-page reference, man command, and help flags, will cement these commands into muscle memory for efficient system administration and troubleshooting.